I'll sort of echo what I said to them in the locker room. Well, first, credit St. Mary's. We knew they would, but they came excited, ready to play. They made enough plays to win, and Paul does a great job. They're a really good team. I know they were disappointed in their last loss, so we knew they would come out here trying to get a big win, and they did that. For our team, losing feels like crap. Am I allowed to say crap? It feels horrible. It feels especially bad to lose to a game that we feel, that we should be expected to win. But what I am mostly concerned about, entirely concerned about, is how we respond. And I know that sounds like such a cliche, but we've got a young group, and there's no other 9 players I would rather be looking at in that locker room, whether we win or lose. There's no other group I want to come to work with. I won't even say tomorrow because it's going to be 5 hours from now when we watch film on the next opponent. And with youth, I'm not making any excuses. We should have played better. We should have won. I think the bigger lessons come off the court and how we respond to it. And there is no other choice. I mean, I'll watch the film. I'll look backwards a little bit on what happened, but we sort of know what happened. We missed a ton of shots and didn't get stops when we needed to. I'm much more concerned with what this group says to each other, how we carry ourselves, and what we do going forward. And you don't want to have to lose a game to learn those lessons, but if you do, and you do learn the lessons, maybe you're better off for it. And so it's humbling. We'll all feel like crap for a while, and we'll be back at it, better than before.
Kristine, even though you guys lost, you put up like 27 points, you grabbed like 12 rebounds, and even though the team lost, you have to be feeling pretty confident in your individual performance today. Just how good did it feel for you to go out there and really kind of dominate like that?
I felt like our team had a very good practice. I was very confident in us coming in this game, but for my individual performance, again, I shot 21 shots and I was 11 for 21, and I felt like I could have done more things. I could have passed the ball to the open player. I could have been smarter on defense. I don't feel like my individual performance was spectacular, or I think the result of this game would have been different.
And Lindsey, what in particular, it seemed like early in the game you guys got the ball inside pretty much at will, scored real well. You did that at the start of the second half as well. And then you kind of went away from it, took a lot of threes. What did you want to do, and what did they not do specifically that you needed to do better?
I just thought we didn't make their life difficult enough on the defensive end. When we're getting stops, we get whatever we want on offense, right? Transition looks. I think we're in more of flow. So when they were scoring baskets, and I know they didn't score 80, but it still felt like they were too comfortable. When they're scoring baskets, then they get a chance to set up their defense and do some sagging and all that. Kristine had a little foul trouble, obviously, when she's not in, we're not looking to go inside quite as, sort of maniacally or whatever, but we trust our whole offense. I mean, we've got a lot of scorers. We've got people making plays. I mean, I thought a couple people made some really good, moves to the basket, and we just missed, and that's frustrating. And when that's happening, you got to be able to get stops on the other end. So I just felt like we missed too many good looks, and we weren't getting enough stops.